reflects off an empty hallway as two voices step into a fragile confession.
You stood behind the door with shaking breath, a quiet moment hanging close to death. Your shadow trembled on the wooden frame, a silent echo whispering my name.
I took a step but didn't make a sound. The empty floorboards groaned beneath the ground. Your eyes were glass with something barely said, a memory carved where our shadows met.
Touch the doorknob with a fragile hold, as if your fingers feared the truth untold. Your voice came breaking like a hidden thread, a trembling sound you barely meant to shed.
I held the air between your doubt and mine, a fragile tension drawn across a line. The hallway tightened with a quiet thread, a calm collapsing where our shadows met.
We faced the silence where our past was said, and found the darkness where our truths had slept. Beyond the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling in a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Beyond the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. Hold to the echoes time won't let forget. Behind the door where our shadows met.
You wiped a tear before it reached your chin, a sign you'd held too much beneath your skin. Your voice was softer than the creaking air, a crushed admission you were meant to share.
I reached for stop before I touched your hand, a quiet mercy you could understand. The moonlight tilted with a tinted thread, a fragile truth where our shadows met.
Your eyes were burning with a haunted gleam, a restless anger buried in a dream. You said forgiveness wasn't built for you, a broken promise you could not undo.
I stepped in closer just to feel your tone, a quiet proof you never stood alone. The weight between us pressed against the dead, a rising ache where our shadows met. Our shadows met. Beyond the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling in a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Beyond the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. Hold to the echoes time won't let forget. Behind the door where our shadows met. Behind the door where our shadows met.
Tell me the night won't steal what's left of truth, dimly. Tell me your heart won't hide behind its youth.
Tell me the fear won't bury what we said.
Tell me the words won't sink inside your head.
The shadows hold the things we left unsaid.
Lift the blame,
Call my name,
hold me tight.
let every silence pull us into light. Beyond the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling in a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Beyond the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. Hold to the echoes time won't let forget. Behind the door where our shadows met. Behind the door where our shadows met.
Shadows.
You sat beside me on the edge of night, your eyes reflecting pools of muted light. Your breath was drifting like a quiet flame, a subtle warmth repeating through my name.
I leaned in closer just to hear you sigh, a tiny tremble floating soft and shy. The world grew smaller in the fading glow, a tender pull no midnight could outgrow.
You traced a circle on the linen fold, a timid gesture you could barely hold. Your voice came melting in a trembling sweet, a whispered promise rising from the deep. I felt your warmth beneath the cotton sheet, a gentle rhythm matching with my beat. The room grew softer as your truth untold came close enough to let your heart unfold.
We breathed the quiet till our fears were cold, and touched the space where hearts begin to hold.
Close enough to hear your heart unfold, soft and near, holding every moment that we keep sincere. Your heartbeat landing in a tender tone, pulling me closer where our truth is grown. Close enough to hear your heart unfold, warm and slow, letting all the fragile feelings overflow. Stay in the quiet where our hands take hold, close enough to hear your heart unfold.
You brushed your hair behind your sleepy eyes, a simple motion shaped in sweet surprise. Your lips were forming something brave but small, a quiet thought you feared to speak at all.
I touched your knuckles with a careful grace, a silent promise woven into place. The lamplight shimmered with a golden fold, a gentle glow your heartbeat left unrolled.
Your voice grew warmer in the dim lit room, a tender flower learning how to bloom. You said the night had always felt unkind, until you found a place to rest your mind.
I leaned into you just to feel you stay, a slow confession drifting miles away. The moment shimmered in a silver hold, a subtle warmth, your heartbeat left untold.
If every silence makes our courage bold, we'll speak the truth our midnight long control.
Close enough to hear your heart unfold, soft and near, holding every moment that we keep sincere. Your heartbeat landing in a tender tone,
Pulling me closer where our truth is grown.
close enough to hear your heart unfold, warm and slow, letting all the fragile feelings overflow. Stay in the quiet where our hands take hold, close enough to hear your heart unfold. Tell me the night won't steal your open voice. Tell me our love won't fade into
stories we've been told. Hold me near, keep me here. Let hearts ache, let every whisper teach what love can make. Close enough to hear your heart unfold, soft and near, holding every moment that we keep sincere. Your heartbeat landing in a tender tone, pulling me closer where our truth is grown. Close enough to hear your heart unfold, warm and slow, letting all the fragile feelings overflow. Stay in the quiet where our hands take hold, close enough to hear your heart unfold. Heart unfold. Heart unfold.
A warm breeze drifts through towering redwoods as two voices rise with the morning.
I caught your shadow by the old trail bend. Your boots were muddy from the night's loose end. You said the forest felt like something new, a hidden calling pulling straight from you.
The leaves are shaking with the rising light, a gentle chorus waking in our sight. I step beside you as the hillside shone, a soft reminder when I'm walking alone.
You touched the bark where time had carved its name, 1,000 rings all telling where we came. Your voice was drifting with the mountain air, a steady compass keeping me aware.
The path was winding like an open fate, a moving line that dared us not to wait. I heard your laughter echo through the trees, a ringing sound that felt like gentle please. Ooh. We chased the breeze across the rising pines and felt the pull beyond the redwood lines. Run beyond the redwood lines, take my hand, let the world remind us how to understand. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling sign, pulling me forward where our dreams align. Run beyond the redwood lines, don't look back, follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines, don't look back, follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines, run beyond the redwood lines. You crossed the river with a fearless stride, said every cold shock wakes you up inside. I saw your breath turn into silver steam, a fleeting symbol of the life we dreamed. The moss was glowing on the shaded ground, a muted lantern humming without sound. I took your hand before the moment passed, a simple truth we both were meant to grasp. Your eyes were gleaming with a newfound spark, a rising flame inside the forest dark. You said the journey's where the stories live, it takes our fear and teaches how to give. We climbed the switchbacks with the growing pace, the wind rolled patterns on your glowing face. I felt the daylight gather in your chest, a quiet claim that things would shift for best. If every trail reveals what heart defines, we'll chase it raw beyond the redwood lines. Run beyond the redwood lines, take my hand, let the world remind us how to understand. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling sign, pulling me forward where our dreams align. Run beyond the redwood lines, don't look back, follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines, don't look back, follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines, run beyond the redwood lines.
Tell me the climb won't steal what we've grown.
Tell me these hills won't leave us here alone.
Tell me the wind won't carry you far. Tell me you'll follow every guiding star. The forest holds the truths of who we are. Keep the train. Let every heartbeat echo through the pines. Run beyond the redwood lines, take my hand. Let the world remind us how to understand. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling sign, pulling me forward where our dreams align. Run beyond the redwood lines, don't look back. Follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines, to the redwood line. Redwood lines, redwood lines.
A pale blue haze lifts across the room as two distant voices drift toward each other.
I saw you standing where the low light fell, a fading outline caught between a spell. Your shadow floating like a whispered line, a quiet moment slipping out of time.
The dust was swirling in the window glow, like all the memories we used to know. I reached but paused before you turned your head, afraid the silence might break what we said. I felt your presence in the shifting blue.
The air was trembling as it moved to you.
Your voice was quiet as a drifting chord,
A gentle sign that couldn't be ignored.
the room was breathing like a living thing.
A soft pulse hidden in its fragile ring.
I traced your outline through the fading air, a distant warmth that told me you were there. We touched the shadows where our thoughts convened, and felt the blue between us turn serene. Floating through the blue between us, slowly near, losing every moment we once held in fear. Your heartbeat drifting like a whispered sign, pulling me gently past the borderline. Floating through the blue between us, soft and wide, letting all the fragile pieces coincide. Hold to the stillness where our hopes can lean. Floating through the blue between us.
Touch the curtain where the shadows stay,
A trembling motion in the light they made.
you said the hardest part was letting go.
Of all the versions of ourselves we know,
I stepped in closer just to feel your breath,
fragile rhythm dancing close to death.
but in that moment drifting slow and true.
I felt the echo pulling back to you. Your eyes were shining with a quiet ache,
A subtle tremor only I could wake.
you said the distance wasn't what it seemed.
It only formed where broken moments dream.
I let your whisper settle on my skin.
A gentle tremble stirring deep within.
The room grew brighter as the air unfurled, a tiny universe reshaped our world.
If every whisper has a place unseen, we'll drift along the space that lies between. Floating through the blue between us, slowly near, losing every moment we once held in fear. Your heartbeat drifting like a whispered
keep it there. Pull me through, closer to you. Let every fragile moment fall to blue. Floating through the blue between us, slowly near, losing every moment we once held in fear. Your heartbeat drifting like a whispered sign, pulling me gently past the borderline. Floating through the blue between us, soft and wide, letting all the fragile pieces coincide. Hold to the stillness where our hopes can lean. Floating through the blue between us. A pale nighttime glow rests softly in a quiet room, as two voices drift into fragile warmth.
I saw your shadow on the trembling wall, a quiet outline barely seen at all. Your breath was floating like a fragile haze, a softened ember from our fading days.
I stepped in closer just to sense your air, a gentle rhythm trembling everywhere. Your name was living in the muted light, a whispered truth awakening in the night. You touched the curtain with a shaky hand, a tiny motion I could understand. Your voice was softer than the lamplight shade, a fading echo that the stillness made.
I felt your presence leaning into mine, a subtle warmth along a fragile line. The quiet held us in a steady glow, a tender calm the darkness chose to show. We trace the silence where our feelings flow, and met the whispers in the lamplight glow. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, soft and clear, holding every memory that brought us here. Your heartbeat drifting like a distant plea, pulling the quiet deeper into me. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, warm and slow, carrying the secrets only night can know. Hold to the moment where our shadows grow. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow.
Trace a circle on the wooden floor, a tiny signal asking me for more. Your eyes were glowing with a timid spark, a subtle brightness blooming through the dark.
I touched your fingers with a steady grace, a quiet anchor in this fragile space. You breathed the truth your lips could barely show,
a trembling vow inside the lamplight glow. Your voice grew warmer with a gentle sigh, a hint of courage drifting slow and shy. You said your heart had wandered through the cold, but in this moment found a place to hold. I leaned in closer just to feel you stay, a blooming warmth that took the fear away.
The lamplight shimmer with a softened throw,
a deeper pull beneath the whispers flow.
If every quiet hides the truths we owe, we'll speak them gently in the lamplight glow. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, soft and clear, holding every memory that brought us here. Your heartbeat drifting like a distant plea, pulling the quiet deeper into me. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, warm and slow, carrying the secrets only night can know.
Hold to the moment where our shadows grow. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow.
hide from what we've grown.
Tell me tonight I won't be left alone.
The lamplight keeps the truths we've always known.
Hold me near,
Lose the fear,
stay with me.
let every whisper shape our memory. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow soft and clear, holding every memory that brought us here. Your heartbeat drifting like a distant plea, pulling the quiet deeper into me. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow warm and slow, carrying the secrets only night can know. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow. A pale teal glow hovers across the evening air as two voices drift through a floating haze.
You stood beneath the bridge where lights refract, a hazy shimmer pulling colors back. Your breath was painted in the evening mist, a fleeting memory the night couldn't resist. I took a step into your glowing trace, a distant warmth drifting from your face. Your eyes were glimmering with silent calls, a quiet message flowing through the walls. You touched the railing like a trembling chord, a soft vibration only we adored. Your voice came fading through a shimmering sigh, a whispered meaning floating soft and shy. I leaned in closer just to catch your tone, a little truth we'd never fully known. The synth-like hum of passing cars below blended our shadows in the afterglow.
We breathe in space where fading daylight goes, and felt the drifting light between our shadows.
Drifting light between our moving shadows, soft and bright, carrying the echoes fading into night. Your heartbeat pulsing like a distant shine, pulling me gently where our thoughts align. Drifting light, putting all the secrets only we can know, float in the glow where subtle memory flows. Drifting light between our moving shadows. You traced a pattern in the glowing air, a fading rhythm forming everywhere. The synth-like sparkle from the passing train lit up your smile rising through the rain. I touched your shoulder with a patient care, a silent comfort that we came to share. Your breath grew lighter as you whispered through a drifting thought that only felt like you. Your voice grew warmer like a glowing thread, a quiet signal from the words unsaid. You said the darkness wasn't meant to stay, that light could find us in a different way. I reached for you before the moment broke, a gentle feeling neither had to spoke. The night turned softer as the skyline glowed, a dreamy canvas where emotion flowed. If every shadow hides the light it shows, we'll let it drift between our moving shadows. Drifting light between our moving shadows, soft and bright, carrying the echoes fading into night. Your heartbeat pulsing like a distant shine, pulling me gently where our thoughts align. Drifting light, drifting all the secrets only we can know, float in the glow where subtle memory flows. Drifting light between our moving shadows. Help me, the light won't vanish when you fade.
me your heart won't run from what we made.
Tell me the night won't steal the warmth we grow.
Oh, the drifting light will find the place we know.
Hold the shine,
Rise line with mine.
keep it thin,
Drift within.
let every shadow show the light again.
Drifting light between our moving shadows, soft and bright, carrying the echoes fading into night. Your heartbeat pulsing like a distant shine, pulling me gently where our thoughts align. Drifting light, drifting all the secrets only we can know. Float in the glow where subtle memory flows, where subtle memory flows.
Moving shadows, moving shadows, moving shadows, moving
A dim golden light glows across the quiet room as two voices drift into a slow burning groove.
You leaned your shoulder on the window frame, your silhouette drawn in the amber flame. The night was humming with the velvet beat, a quiet rhythm sliding through your feet. Your breath was soft like honey in the air, a slow confession you were scared to share. I stepped in closer as the groove pulled tight, a gentle fire rising through the night.
Tilted slightly with a subtle sway,
A smooth intention drifting my way.
your voice was melting in the quiet hue, a gentle warmth that stained the room with you.
I touched the table with a steady hand, a grounded.
A dim golden light glows across the quiet room as two voices drift into a slow burning groove.
You leaned your shoulder on the window frame, your silhouette drawn in the amber flame. The night was humming with a velvet beat, a quiet rhythm sliding through your feet. Your breath was soft like honey in the air, a slow confession you were scared to share. I stepped in closer as the groove pulled tight, a gentle fire rising through the night. Tilted slightly with a subtle sway, a smooth intention drifting my way.
Your voice was melting in the quiet hue, a gentle warmth that stained the room with you.
I touched the table with a steady hand, a grounded gesture you could understand. The walls were softer underneath the bloom, a glowing pulse inside this quiet room.
We felt the groove unraveling perfume, and let the fire spread across the room. Slow fire in the quiet room, burning low, tracing every feeling but too scared to show. Your heartbeat sinking with my breath tonight, pulling me forward where the sparks ignite. Slow fire in the quiet room, soft and sweet, letting all our shadows fall beneath our feet. Hold to the warmth, the night begins to bloom. Slow fire in the quiet room. Your arms like you were holding heat, a gentle struggle trying to stay discreet. But in your eyes I saw the embers shine, a subtle rhythm drawing into mine. I touched your wrist and felt your heartbeat rise, a mellow tension waking in your eyes. You whisper softly, barely breaking through, a tender truth the silence already knew.
Your voice grew richer with a trembling sound, a one confession slipping underground. You said desire doesn't rush or shout, it moves in whispers, figuring itself out. I leaned in closer just to feel your tone, a quiet vow we didn't speak alone. The fire glowed brighter in the Every whisper shapes a tender bloom. We'll let it flourish here inside this room. Slow fire in the quiet room, burning low, tracing every feeling we're too scared to show. Your heartbeat sinking with my breath tonight, pulling me forward where the sparks ignite. Slow fire in the quiet room, soft and sweet, letting all our shadows fall beneath our feet. Hold to the warmth, the night begins to bloom. Slow fire in the quiet room. In the quiet room.
Tell me the night won't dull this rising flame.
Tell me your voice won't soften from my name.
Tell me the warmth won't crumble when we part.
Tell me this fire won't leave a quiet scar. The night holds close whatever truce we are. Let every beat
Keep it true,
pull me through.
hold me through.
Let every heartbeat shape the night anew. Slow fire in the quiet room, burning low, tracing every feeling we're too scared to show. Your heartbeat sinking with my breath tonight, pulling me forward where the sparks ignite. Slow fire in the quiet room, soft and sweet, letting all the shadows fall beneath our feet. Hold to the warmth, the night begins to bloom. Slow fire in the quiet room. In the quiet room. Quiet room. Quiet room. Quiet room. Two distant silhouettes share the same quiet air. Silence stretches like a fragile thread.
You stood there frozen by the hallway light, your shadow trembling in the dying night. Your breath was heavy with a quiet ache, a silent weight too fragile not to break.
I took a step but didn't touch your hand. The moment asked for something we could stand. Your eyes were drifting like a lonely sea, a muted plea you never meant for me. You leaned against the wall with shaking knees, as if the truth was something hard to seize.
Your voice came barely as a gentle hum, a fading echo waiting to become.
I watched your fingers tremble at your side, a helpless signal you could never hide. The hallway swallowed every sound we made, a slow confession drifting into fade.
We held the distance where our thoughts made noise, and touched the silence left between our voice. Where the silence stays between our voices, soft and torn, holding all the secrets we have left unborn. Your heartbeat low like distant oceans sway, pulling me closer in a quiet gray, where the silence stays between our voices, dim and slow, carrying the things we never learned to show. Hold to the pauses where our truth rejoices, where the silence stays between our voices.
your cheek with fingers pale and cold, a tender gesture no one could behold. Your lips were parting with a restless sound, a truth still crawling underground. I felt your presence leaning into mine, a fractured compass pointing out a line. Your quiet breathing shaped the aching room, a captive heart too hesitant to bloom. Your voice was trembling with a muted spark, a shallow light that flickered through the dark. You said your fears were louder than your name, a bitter echo filled with quiet shame. I touched your shoulder with a careful grace, a fragile comfort for your fragile place. The walls around us held our breaking tone, a hollow refuge we were never shown. If every silence hides a truth we chase, we'll breathe it gently in this fragile space, where the silence stays between our voices, soft and torn, holding all the secrets we had left unborn. Your heartbeat low like distant oceans sway, pulling me closer in a quiet gray, where the silence stays between our voices, dim and slow, carrying the things we never learned to show. Hold to the pauses where our truth rejoices, where the silence stays between our voices. Dark won't swallow what we said, tell me the ghosts won't echo in my head, tell me the truth won't fade as seasons stall, tell me your heart won't disappear at all. The silence holds the words we can't recall. Hold the air, stay with me quietly. Let every whisper shape our memory, where the silence stays between our voices, soft and torn, between our holes and all the secrets we have left unborn. Your heartbeat low like distant oceans sway, pulling me closer in a quiet gray, where the silence stays between our voices, dim and slow, carrying the things we never learned to show. Hold to the pauses where our truth rejoices, where the silence stays between our voices. Between our voices, between our voices, between our voices. A golden sun dips across the lawn, open road as two voices rise with the turning wheel.
You packed your suitcase by the old front gate, your eyes were racing like you couldn't wait. The morning sunlight shimmered on your skin, a quiet day to let a new life in.
I grabbed the keys and tossed a careful smile. You said let's drive until we cross a mile. The world looked brighter through your fearless grin, a restless spark reminding where we've been.
You leaned your elbow on the window frame, the breeze was humming as it called your name. You laughed and melted with the open sky, a sound the highway couldn't let pass by. I touched your shoulder when the road bent west, a gentle moment I cannot resist. The sunrise dance along your glowing hair, a fleeting magic only strangers share. We felt the engine pull the world nearby,
and let the highway teach our hearts to fly.
Highways where our footsteps learn to fly, rolling free, carrying the stories who were meant to be. A heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum, pulling me forward where the miles become highways where our footsteps learn to fly, warm and wide, holding every promise, waiting in the right. Hold to the sunlight where the moment's tight. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly.
You traced your finger down the dashboard, man, said every detour gives the soul a tap. Your voice was glowing with a restless spark, a hint of daylight pushing through the dark.
I watched your smile turn into something new, a little braver than you meant it to. The passing fences blurred into the air,
A fleeting truth we didn't have to share.
your hands were tapping to the radio beat, a little rhythm only you complete. You said the past was something you outgrew, but every mile rewrote a part of you. I touched your wrist as if to match the tone, a subtle warmth that made the highway known. The sun grew brighter with each state we passed, a moving canvas painted wide and vast. If every sunrise keeps the journey high,
We'll chase the colors where the miles reply.
highways where our footsteps learn to fly, rolling free, carrying the stories who are meant to be. A heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum, pulling me forward where the miles become highways where our footsteps learn to fly, warm and wide, holding every promise, waiting in the right. Hold to the sunlight where the moment's tight. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly.
Tell me the road won't take our joy away.
Tell me we'll chase the colors in the day.
Ooh, tell me the ride won't break what we survive.
Tell me the distance keeps our hope alive.
The highway holds the dreams we wanna drive. Keep the wheel,
Let it feel.
don't deny.
Let every mile become the reason why. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly, rolling free, carrying the stories who were meant to be. A heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum, pulling me forward where the miles become highways where our footsteps learn to fly, warm and wide, holding every promise, waiting in the right. Hold to the sunlight where the moment's tight. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly. Learn to fly.
Learn to fly. Learn to fly.
And golden leaves drift across an open valley as two voices rise like memories returning with the fall. You walked the meadow with a careful stride. The sun was pouring amber on your side. Your breath was swirling like a rising thread, a gentle longing speaking words unsaid.
I follow close behind your quiet pace, a distant yearning shaping through your face. The breeze was humming tales we used to hold, an echo forming in the fields of gold. You touched a flower as it brushed your hand. fragile bloom you try to understand. Your voice came drifting in a trembling sigh, a subtle memory you let multiply. I stepped beside you just to feel your air, a tender rhythm pulling on your stare. The valley shimmered with a story told, a deeper truth inside the fields of gold.
We traced the silence where our hearts controlled, and felt the echoes we had never told. Whoa. The echoes we left in the fields of gold, warm and wide, carrying the moments that we used to hide. Your heartbeat rising like a violent line, pulling me softly where our fates align. The echoes we left in the fields of gold.
You brushed your hair as autumn winds grew bold, a quiet shiver breaking through the cold. Your voice was colored by the fading hue, a soft admission drifting back to you. I touched your shoulder with a steady grace, a simple hope reflected in your face. The strings around us sang a tale untold, a whispered promise in the fields of gold. Your eyes were glowing in the shifting breeze, a little warmth that brought me to my knees. You said the past was heavy on your chest, but here the valley helped you breathe and rest. I took your hand before the moment fled, a vow unspoken through the things we said. The wind grew louder as the story rolled, a moving hymn across the fields of gold. If every sunrise lets our hearts unfold, we'll walk together through the fields of gold. The echoes we left in the fields of gold, warm and wide, carrying the moments that we used to hide. Your heartbeat rising like a violent line, pulling me softly where our fates align. The echoes we left in the fields of gold. Keeps the love we can't withhold. Hold the light,
make it shine,
keep the flame.
say my name.
Let every sunrise join our hearts again. The echoes we left in the fields of gold, warm and wide, carrying the moments that we used to hide. Your heartbeat rising like a violent line, pulling me softly where our fates align. The echoes we left in the fields of gold. The echoes we left in the fields of gold, warm and wide, carrying the moments that we used to hide. Your heartbeat rising like a violent line, pulling me softly where our fates align. The echoes we left in the fields of gold.
Cold moonlight reflects off an empty hallway as two voices step into a fragile confession. You stood behind the door with shaking breath, a quiet moment hanging close to death. Your shadow trembled on the wooden frame, a silent echo whispering my name.
I took a step but didn't make a sound. The empty floorboards grown beneath the ground. Your eyes were glass with something barely said, a memory carved where our shadows met.
You touched the doorknob with a fragile hold, as if your fingers feared the truth and told. Your voice came breaking like a hidden thread, a trembling sound you barely meant to shed.
I held the air between your doubt and mine, a fragile tension drawn across a line. The hallway tightened with a quiet thread, a calm collapsing where our shadows met.
We faced the silence where our past was set, and found the darkness where our truths had slept. Behind the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling in a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Behind the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. Hold to the echoes time won't let forget. Behind the door where our shadows met. Wiped a tear before it reached your chin, a sign you'd held too much beneath your skin. Your voice was softer than the creaking air, a crushed admission you weren't meant to share.
I reached but stopped before I touched your hand, a quiet mercy you could understand. The moonlight tilted with a tinted thread, a fragile truth where our shadows met.
Your eyes were burning with a haunted gleam, a restless anger buried in a dream. You said forgiveness wasn't built for you, a broken promise you could not undo.
I stepped in closer just to feel your tone, a quiet proof you never stood alone. The weight between us pressed against the deck, a rising ache where our shadows met.
If every secret holds a cold regret, we'll face it softly where our shadows met. Behind the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling in a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Behind the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. To the echoes time won't let forget. Behind the door where our shadows met.
Hold the things we left unsaid. Lift the blame,
Call my name, hold me tight.
let every silence pull us into life.
Behind the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling in a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Behind the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. Hold to the echoes time won't let forget.
Behind the door where our shadows met.
Dim evening light settles over an empty room, as two voices rise like confessions breaking free.
You stood before me with a trembling breath, as if the truth was brushing close to death. Your eyes were swimming in a restless glow, a broken story only you could know. I took a step but didn't touch your hand. The quiet asked for time to understand. Your voice was shaking as the air grew loud, a fragile courage wrapped in weighted cloud.
Trace the outline of your fading past,
A quiet ache you thought would always last.
your voice came lifting like a fragile plea,
A blooming echo drifting back to me. I leaned in closer just to hear you speak, a subtle tremor traveling through your cheek. The moment tightened as your fears allowed, the quiet break where hearts begin aloud. We faced the place where all our doubts were bound, and felt the quiet break.
the heart speak loud, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling bow, pulling me closer as we learn it now, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and white, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Hold to the moment where our truths are loud, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud. You brushed your palm across the window pane,
Said some of healing always comes with pain.
your voice was softer than the falling dust,
A solemn whisper shaped by fragile trust. I touched your shoulder with a steady frame, a small
reminder you're not meant for blame.
The room grew brighter as your tears spoke proud, a rising echo breaking through the cloud. Your breath grew deeper with a trembling start, a quiet blooming in your guarded heart. You said the past had kept you far from light, but here the world felt softer in its fight. I took your hand before your courage fell, a gentle promise whispered like a spell. The distant strings began to swell unbowed, a tender truth where hearts can speak aloud. If every silence holds a love and doubt, we'll let the quiet break, the heart speak loud,
Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling vow, pulling me closer as we learn it now, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and white, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Hold to the moment where our truths are loud, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud.
Crown me, the world can hold our hearts unbound. The breaking quiet makes our courage proud. Take the fear,
Keep me near,
let every heartbeat guide us and decide, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling vow, pulling me closer as we learn it now, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and wide, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Hold to the moment where our truth heart breaks and the heart speaks loud. Heart speaks loud.
Heart speaks loud.
A glowing horizon of neon dust flickers across a silent cyber frontier.
I rode the ridge where broken circuits burn, the wasteland humming at each fading turn. Your trail was marked with sparks of cobalt blue, a silent note that I was meant to view. The old world rusted under metal skies, a dying truth behind your steady eyes. I followed shadows that your boots had traced, a ghostly path across the glowing waves.
Scrapyards with a steady grace, your silhouette lit by a violet trace. A distant scanner hummed across the sand, as if it knew the value held in hand. Your voice slipped through the wires of the night, a quiet signal lost beyond the light. I felt your pulse right through the dusty air, a coded message only I could dare.
We tracked the echoes through the fractured land,
and felt the future tightening its hand. Ghost riders of the neon dust calling through, chasing the secrets only built for two. Your heartbeat glowing like a phantom sign, guiding my footsteps till our fates align. Ghost riders of the neon dust, riding slow through every shadow where the lost winds go. Pull to the cold we carve from steel and trust. Ghost riders of the neon dust.
You left a marker by the shattered rail, a dying beacon from a world gone pale. I touched it gently with a careful hand, and heard your whisper echo through the sand. Your breath was folded in a static sigh of towers crumbling toward a cobalt sky. I read the map you etched along the beam, a path of ruin threaded through your dream. Your voice came rolling like a desert storm, a rising signal that refused to warm. But still I followed where your shadow led, through rusting cities built for the dead. You caught my hand where broken towers stood, and said the truth was never meant for good. Your gaze reflected in the neon glow, a burning memory you could never show. If every circuit has a truth we chased, we'll ride until the world becomes erased. Ghost riders of the neon dust calling through, chasing the secrets only built for two.
Your heartbeat glowing like a phantom sign, guiding my footsteps till our fates align. Ghost riders of the neon dust, riding slow through every shadow where the lost winds go. Pull to the code we carve from steel and trust. Ghost riders of the neon dust.
When they call your name,
tell me the night won't fracture your will.
tell me your shadow lingers with me still.
Our coded truths survive the silent kill. Hold the line,
Cross the sign,
keep the flame,
speak my name.
let every shadow testify our claim. Ghost riders of the neon dust calling through, chasing the secrets only built for two. Your heartbeat glowing like a phantom sign, footsteps till our fates align. Ghost riders of the neon dust, riding slow through every shadow where the lost winds go. Hold to the code we carve from steel and trust. Ghost riders of the neon dust. A gentle sunrise breaks across the quiet hills as two voices awaken to a growing warmth.
I found you waiting where the day began, your fingers tracing circles in the sand. The early light was drifting on your skin, a calm reminder where true things begin.
You looked at me as if the world stood still, a tender silence moving up the hill. I stepped in closer just to feel your air, a quiet moment asking me to care.
Brushed your hair behind your sleepy eyes, a morning shimmer painted in the skies. Your voice was softer than the fading night, a mellow whisper rising with the light.
I held my breath when you leaned into view, a fleeting warmth that softly carried through. The dawn felt brighter with the space you kept, a gentle truth the morning slowly swept.
We touched the moment where our worlds restart, and felt the morning find its way to heart. The way the morning found our hearts glowing bright, pulling all our shadows back into the light. Your heartbeat rising like a steady sign, showing the place where your hopes meet mine. The way the morning found our hearts soft and new, carrying the truths we never fully knew. Hold to the sunrise where the day imparts. The way the morning found our hearts. You traced the outline of a drifting cloud, said every fear was something we allowed. But in your smile I saw the turning tide, a gentle courage pushing from inside.
I brushed your arm as golden light grew bold, a burst of warmth impossible to hold. Your breath came calmer as you whispered through, a quiet thought you only shared with few.
Your voice was trembling with a soft resolve, a subtle hope you'd waited to evolve. You said the past had kept you cold and small, but dawn arrived to break the fear of fall. I took your hand as daylight spread its glow, a growing truth we finally let show. The hills grew brighter as the wind turned warm, a growing love in cinematic form.
If every sunrise pulls our worlds apart, we'll stitch them gently with the morning's art.
The way the morning found our hearts glowing bright, pulling all our shadows back into the light. Your heartbeat rising like a steady sign, showing the place where your hopes meet mine. The way the morning found our hearts soft and new, carrying the truths we never fully knew. Hold to the sunrise where the day imparts. The way the morning found our hearts. Tell me the light won't fade when fears return. Tell me your heart still keeps the lessons learned. Tell me the day won't steal the warmth we start. Tell me your love won't slip behind the chart.
The morning holds the truth of beating heart.
Hold the line,
Keep the spark, break the dark.
Let every sunrise light our watermark. The found our hearts glowing bright, pulling all our shadows back into the light. Your heartbeat rising like a steady sign, showing the place where your hopes meet mine. The way the morning found our hearts soft and new, carrying the truth we never fully knew. Hold to the sunrise where the day imparts, the way the morning found our hearts. Found our hearts. Found our hearts. Found our hearts. A fading sunset spills across an empty parking lot as two voices rise in a memory.
I saw you leaning on the old brick wall, your headphones hanging like a curtain's call. You kicked a pebble just to chase the sound, a tiny echo rattling through the ground. Your smile was something from a distant year, a piece of summer drifting warm and clear. I stepped in slowly, letting moments stay, a fragile spark from halfway yesterday. You traced a circle on the fading pain, a quiet gesture from a heart restrained. You said the world felt heavy on your skin, like doors that locked the second you walked in. Your voice was trembling with a hopeful ache, a soft admission you could barely make. I felt the daylight shifting where you swayed, a fleeting truth from halfway yesterday. Ooh,
We held the silence where the echoes played,
ooh, and found the part we left in yesterday.
halfway back to yesterday we caught the light, running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go, all the missing pieces find space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away, halfway back to yesterday.
Hold the moon, halfway.
You kicked the gravel with a restless aim, said every loss still carried bits of blame. But in your eyes I saw a burning flare,
A quiet honesty you dared to share. I leaned against the railing where you stood and felt the world turn on the way it should. You sighed a memory you couldn't fake, a trembling truth too heavy not to break. Your hands were shaking like a fading song, the kind that lingers though it plays too long. You said the past has ways to pull us down, but still we rise each time it comes around. I took your hand before the moment fell, and heard the part of you you couldn't tell. The wind blew softly through the alleyway, a quiet call from halfway yesterday. Ooh,
if every echo asks us where we stray,
ooh, we'll answer back from halfway yesterday.
halfway back to yesterday we caught the light, running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go, all the missing pieces finding space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away, halfway back to yesterday.
Halfway back, halfway back. Ooh, tell me the past won't fracture our way.
Tell me you'll stay when shadows try to sway.
Tell me the truth won't drown in the pain.
Tell me you'll fight to feel alive again.
The chords we kept begin to fall like rain.
Hold the flame,
Say my name,
feel the spark,
break the dark.
let every heartbeat leave its lasting mark. Halfway back to yesterday we caught the light, running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go, all the missing pieces finding space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away, halfway back to yesterday.
Yesterday, yesterday,
Neon shimmer crawls across a wet city street as two voices rise like secrets drifting up from the dark.
You stood beneath the flicker of a broken sign, your silhouette collapsing into mine. Your breath was curling in the midnight air, a quiet warning trembling everywhere. I stepped beside you on the empty lane, the street lamp cracked a narrow band of pain. Your eyes reflected something cold and deep, a haunted rhythm where your secrets sleep. You touched the railing on the alley wall, a nervous gesture barely formed at all. Your voice came whispering in a fractured line, a hidden truth refusing to align. I watched your fingers tremble as you spoke, a fading ember drowning in the smoke. The rain kept falling in a steady sweep, a quiet shelter where your secrets sleep. We felt the shadows where our promises creep, and heard the whispers where our secrets sleep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we failed to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep.
You traced the raindrops sliding down your sleeve, said some betrayals never truly leave. Your voice was heavy like a closing door, a quiet weight you couldn't hide anymore. I touched your shoulder with a steady pull, a small reminder that the night was full. Your breath came shaking in a fragile sweep, a trembling ache where your secrets sleep. Your eyes were closing like a fading flame, a little sorrow trying to stay the same. You said forgiveness felt too sharp to hold, a jagged memory buried in the cold. I leaned in closer just to ground your voice, a tender gesture born of broken choice. The shadows tightened in a heavy sweep, a velvet coffin where your secrets sleep. If every silence keeps the truths we keep, we'll breathe beside them where our secrets sleep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we fail to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep. Dark won't drag our truth away.
Tell me the ghosts won't circle where we weep.
Tell me your heart won't hide inside the deep.
The shadows keep the things we fail to keep. Hold me tight, wake the
Deep. Let every shadow show the wounds we keep.
Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we fail to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows secret sleep, secret sleep, secret sleep, secret sleep.
A silver dawn stretches across the valley as two voices rise with the ancient wind.
I walk the ridge where quiet rivers flow, across the heather touched by morning's glow.
Your trail was carved into the waking land, a gentle promise shaped by nature's hand.
The hills are humming with a distant tune, a fragile echo rising toward the noon. I crossed your breasts with a skylark soared, 1,000 secrets in their wings restored. The wind was weaving through my tangled hair, a quiet blessing carried through the air.
I saw your shadow moving by the pine, a subtle sign between your world and mine.
I touched the earth where once your footsteps lay, and felt the valley pull my heart your way.
We traced the stories where the old songs roam, and felt the valley call our spirits home. Wind over the silver valley, hear our cry carrying memories as they lift the sky. Your heart beats steady like an ancient drum, guiding me forward where the wild winds come. Wind over the silver valley, soft and true, drawing the path that leads me back to you. Hold to the promise where the echoes rally. Wind over the silver valley.
You lit a lantern near the old stone wall, its golden shimmer bending through the fall.
You said the valley held a quiet truth, a place that keeps the tender light of youth.
I stepped beside you as the shadows crossed, a woven tapestry of what we lost. Your eyes reflected in the amber flame, a gentle sorrow you could never name.
Your voice was trembling like a distant shore, where waves returned to dreams they held before.
I touched your hand to keep the night at bay, and felt your pulse steady through the fray. The valley opened with a breath of light, a sudden warmth dissolving into sight. I knew the journey wasn't ours alone, the hills themselves had claimed us as their own.
If every echo shapes the path we tread, we'll follow softly where the old songs led. Wind over the silver valley, hear our cry carrying memories as they lift the sky. Your heart beats steady like an ancient drum, guiding me forward where the wild winds come. Wind over the silver valley, soft and true, drawing the path that leads me back to you. Hold to the promise where the echoes rally. Wind over the silver valley.
Tell me the wind won't scatter our flame.
Tell me the earth still whispers out your name.
Tell me the stars won't darken your way. Tell me you'll stand when shadows beg us stray. The valley holds the truth we dare to say. Hold the climb, keep the call. Let every heartbeat echo through it all. Wind over the silver valley, hear our cry, carrying memories as they lift the sky. Your heart beats steady like an ancient drum, guiding me forward where the wild winds come. Wind over the silver valley, soft and true, drawing the path that leads me back to you. Hold to the promise where the echoes rally. Wind over the silver valley, silver valley, silver valley, silver valley.
Dim twilight drifts across an empty field as two voices rise like fading constellations.
I watch you standing where the skyline bends, your silhouette dissolving at the ends. The evening shimmered on your quiet breath, a fragile rhythm brushing close to death.
I took a step into your glowing haze,
A drifting warmth wrapped in electric phase. Your eyes were mirrored in the fading light, a silent signal rising through the night.
You traced a line across a trembling sky,
A fading comet hanging soft and shy. Your voice was woven with the night's embrace, a whispered truth shaping the fragile space. I felt your presence drifting into mine, a quiet pulse along a fragile line. The air between us hung with gentle touch, a distant warmth we never held too much. We held the moment where our calmness clutched and felt the patterns in the air we touched. Patterns in the air we almost touched, drifting near, holding every echo we were meant to hear. Your heartbeat pulsing like a softened spark, pulling me gently through the rising dark. Patterns in the air we almost touched, warm and slow, carrying the secrets only silence knows. Float in the shimmer where our feelings clutch. Patterns in the air we almost touched.
you brush your fingers through the cooling breeze,
As if the night could answer every tease. Your words came shaping like a distant hum, a quiet calling asking me to come. I stepped beside you while the shadows grew, a glowing outline tracing over you. The scent like wind was whispering your thought, a drifting secret longing to be caught. Your voice was trembling with a quiet glow, a little ember you were scared to show. You said the past kept threading in your chest, a woven ache you never could arrest. I touched your arm to let the moment stay, a drifting calm that wouldn't slip away. The air around us lit with gentle crush, a swelling warmth we barely dared to touch. If every silence keeps our feelings clutched, we'll read the patterns in the air we touch. Patterns in the air we almost touched, drifting near, holding every echo
dim lantern burns in a fog-covered forest as two voices enter the gloom.
I found your lantern where the branches froze, the ember flickering like a secret nose, your footsteps scattered in the silver dew, a crooked trail that led me back to you.
The forest whispered in a hollow tune, a quiet warning shape beneath the moon.
I touched the bark where you had carved a sign, a cryptic mark between your fate and mine. You walk the shadows where the fog runs deep, a place where long forgotten stories sleep. Your voice was drifting through the tangled air, a trembling rhythm shaped by old despair.
I traced the path you left along the roots, a haunting echo in your worn out boots. The lantern shimmered with a fragile plea
and pulled me close beneath the lantern tree. We felt the forest breathing in its plea and stepped through shadows of what used to be.
Shadows beneath the lantern trees calling back, guiding us gently down the long lost track. Your heartbeat trembling like a distant cry, pulling me closer where the secrets lie. Shadows beneath the lantern trees, soft and cold, holding the stories we were never told. Follow the whispers floating on the breeze.
Shadows beneath the lantern trees.
You left a ribbon where the branches bend, a fragile marker of a truth you send. The forest shifted with a restless sigh, a rolling movement neither could deny.
I held the ribbon as the night grew dim, a quiet note rising from every limb. Your name was etched across the trembling sound, a haunted echo curling through the ground.
Your voice came rising like a distant flame, a soft ignition carrying my name. You said the past was twisting in the leaves, a haunted memory no daylight grieves.
I heard your pulse through every branch and vine, a subtle rhythm threading into mine. The forest pulled us through its woven plea, a fate unfolding under lantern tree. If every shadow hides a memory, we'll chase them all beneath the lantern tree.
Shadows beneath the lantern trees calling back, guiding us gently down the long lost track. Your heartbeat trembling like a distant cry, pulling me closer where the secrets lie. Shadows beneath the lantern trees, soft and cold, holding the stories we were never told. Follow the whispers floating on the breeze.
Shadows beneath the lantern trees. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Tell me the dark won't steal your steady fire. Tell me you'll walk through every shadowed mire.
Tell me the truth won't drown in hidden pleas. Tell me your heart still beats beneath the trees. The lantern keeps whatever darkness frees.
Hold the flame,
Slay the light,
speak my name,
lay the note,
call the light.
let every shadow fall into the right.
Shadows beneath the lantern trees calling a long lost track. Your heartbeat trembling like a distant cry, pulling me closer where the secrets lie. Shadows beneath the land and trees, soft and cold, holding the stories we were never told. Follow the whispers floating on the breeze.
Shadows beneath the land and trees. Ooh. Shadows beneath the land and trees. Shadows beneath the land. Shadows beneath the land and trees.
Neon shimmer crawls across a wet city street as two voices rise, like secrets drifting up from the dark. You stood beneath the flicker of a broken sign, your silhouette collapsing into mine.
Your breath was curling in the midnight air, a quiet warning trembling everywhere. I stepped beside you on the empty lane. The street lamp cracked a narrow band of pain.
Your eyes reflected something cold and deep, a haunted rhythm where your secrets sleep.
You touched the railing on the alley wall, a nervous gesture barely formed at all. Your voice came whispering in a fractured line, a hidden truth refusing to align.
I watched your fingers tremble as you spoke, a fading ember drowning in the smoke. The rain kept falling in a steady sweep, a quiet shelter where your secrets sleep. We felt the shadows where our promises creep, and heard the whispers where our secrets sleep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we failed to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep. You traced a raindrop sliding down your sleeve, said some betrayals never truly leave. Your voice was heavy like a closing door, a quiet weight you couldn't hide anymore. I touched your shoulder with a steady pull, a small reminder that the night was full. Your breath came shaking in a fragile sweep, a trembling ache where your secrets sleep.
Your eyes were closing like a fading flame, a little sorrow trying to stay the same. You said forgiveness felt too sharp to hold, a jagged memory buried in the cold.
I leaned in closer just to ground your voice, a tender gesture born of broken choice. The shadows tightened in a heavy sweep, a velvet coffin where your secrets sleep.
If every silence keeps the truth we keep, we'll breathe beside them where our secrets sleep.
Shadows Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we fail to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep. Tell me the night won't swallow what we say.
Tell me the dark won't drag our truth away.
Tell me the ghosts won't circle where we weep.
Tell me your heart won't hide inside the deep.
The shadows keep the things we fail to keep.
Hold me tight.
Wake the deep,
Wake the deep.
wake the deep. Let every shadow show the wounds we keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we fail to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep.
Secrets sleep. A pale nighttime glow rests softly in a quiet room, as two voices drift in the fragile warmth.
I saw your shadow on the trembling wall, a quiet outline barely seen at all. Your breath was floating like a fragile haze, a softened ember from our fading days.
I stepped in closer just to sense your air, a gentle rhythm trembling everywhere. Your name was living in the muted light, a whispered truth awakening the night. You touched the curtain with a shaky hand, a tiny motion I could understand. Your voice was softer than the lamplight shade, a fading echo that the stillness made.
I felt your presence leaning into mine, a subtle warmth along a fragile line. The quiet held us in its steady glow, a tender calm the darkness chose to show.
We traced the silence where our feelings flow, and met the whispers in the lamplight glow.
Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, soft and clear, holding every memory that brought us here. Your heartbeat drifting like a distant plea, pulling the quiet deeper into me. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, warm and slow, carrying the secrets only night can know. Hold to the moment where our shadows grow. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow.
You traced a circle on the wooden floor, a tiny signal asking me for more. Your eyes were glowing with a timid spark, a subtle brightness blooming through the dark.
I touched your fingers with a steady grace, a quiet anchor in this fragile space. You breathed the truth truth your lips could barely show. A trembling vow inside the lamplight glow.
Your voice grew warmer with a gentle sigh, a hint of courage drifting slow and shy. You said your heart had wandered through the cold, but in this moment found a place to hold.
I leaned in closer just to feel you stay, a blooming warmth that took the fear away.
The lamplight shimmered with a softened throat, a deeper pull beneath the whispers flow. If every quiet hides the truths we owe, we'll speak them gently in the lamplight glow.
Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, soft and clear, holding every memory that brought us here. Your heartbeat drifting like a distant plea, pulling the quiet deeper into me. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, warm and slow, carrying the secrets only night can know. Hold to the moment where our shadows grow. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow. Shadows sway.
Tell me the truth won't hide from what we've grown.
Tell me tonight I won't be left alone.
The lamplight keeps the truths we've always known.
Hold me near, stay with me,
soft and free.
Let every whisper shape our memory.
Whispers of you in the
lamplight glow, soft and clear, holding every memory that brought us here. Your heartbeat drifting like a distant plea, pulling the quiet deeper into me. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, warm and slow, carrying the secrets only night can know. Hold to the moment where our shadows grow. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow. Lamplight glow. Warm sunlight crosses a small town street. As two voices rise with easy, hopeful certainty.
You leaned against the fence on Old Park Road, your boots still dusty from the field you mowed. Your smile was shining with a restless spark, a little flame still glowing after dark.
I walked toward you with a lifted brow, said morning feels a bit like magic now. The breeze was humming like a slow backbeat, a gentle rhythm running down the street.
You pushed your hair behind your shoulder blade, a simple move that lit the whole parade. Your voice was soft like maple in the fall, a tender sweetness rising through it all.
I touched your arm with just a hint of sway, A little signal you were okay today. The town grew brighter with your softened heart. A quiet spark where all our echoes start. We traced the corners where small moments chart, and felt the pull where all our echoes start. The corners of town where our echoes start, warm and wide, shaping all the stories that we try to hide. Your heartbeat running like a down-home tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. The corners of town where our echoes start, bright and true, holding to the memories that belong to you. Stay on the sidewalks where the day feels smart. The corners of town where our echoes start.
You kicked a pebble down the quiet lane, said, funny how this place removes the pain.
Your tone was richer than the amber sun,
A kind of peace that grows when days are done.
I matched your laughter with a little tease, a friendly spark carried on the breeze. The painted houses smile from every yard, a simple beauty that we disregard.
your boots kept tapping to a tune you heard, a little melody without a word. You said the past had felt too heavy then, but here the world felt gentle once again.
I reached for you before you moved away, a simple anchor in the light of day.
The sidewalk shimmered like a beating heart, a perfect map to where our echoes start. If every sunrise plays a country part, we'll chase the rhythm where our echoes start. The corners of town where our echoes start, warm and wide, shaping all the stories that we try to hide. Your heartbeat running like a down-home tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. The corners of town where our echoes start, bright and true, holding to the memories that belong to you. Stay on the sidewalks where the day feels smart. The corners of town where our echoes start. Tell me the road won't lose what we begin.
Tell me the world won't push us out again.
Tell me the truth won't fade when nights restart.
Tell me this town will break our growing heart.
The corners hold the love that we impart.
Keep the beat, hold the spark.
Let every sunrise map our sweetest mark. The corners of town where our echoes start, warm and wide, shaping all the stories that we try to hide. Your heartbeat running like a down-home tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. The corners of town where our echoes start, bright and true, holding to the memories that belong to you. Stay on the sidewalks where the day feels smart. The corners of town where our echoes start. Echoes start. A long sunlit road stretches across open fields as two voices rise with quiet hope.
I saw you waiting by the old dirt lane, your hands still trembling from the morning rain. The sky was painted in a dusty gold, a distant distant promise only roads could hold.
You smiled a little when the breeze came through, a quiet moment brushing over you.
I stepped beside you as the sunlight slowed, a fragile start along the painted road.
You held your jacket like a folded truth, a worn reminder from your wandering youth.
Your voice was gentle when you said my name, a tiny spark beneath the growing flame.
I watched the dust swirl lightly at your feet, a simple rhythm, soft and incomplete.
You turned to me with thoughts you hadn't showed, a tender shift along the painted road.
We found a moment where the world felt wide, and let the open air pull us inside. Somewhere along the painted road we breathe, letting go of all the things we couldn't leave. Your heartbeat drifting like a guiding sign, showing the place where all our hopes align.
Somewhere along the painted road we stay, tracing every shadow that might fade away. Hold to the truth that only time bestows.
Somewhere along the painted road. You brushed the dust off of a weathered stone, said every scar can make a place feel known.
Your words came softer with the fading light, a gentle rescue from the fading night.
I held your hand the way a sunrise does, a quiet warmth that needed no because. The wind leaned closer where our footsteps slowed,
A tender hush along the painted road. Your eyes were softened by the shifting air, a fragile glimmer neither could repair.
you said forgiveness takes a winding round,
Through all the corners filled with fear and doubt. I heard your voice break gently on the breeze, a trembling truth that brought me to my knees. I felt the moment in my chest explode, a blooming ache along the painted road.
if every shadow hides what hearts once sold.
We'll chase the light along the painted road. Somewhere on the painted road we breathe, letting go of all the things we couldn't leave.
Your heartbeat drifting like a guiding sign, showing the place where all our hopes align.
Somewhere on the painted road we stay, tracing every shadow that might fade away. Hold to the truth that only time bestows. Somewhere along the painted road.
Tell me the road won't change what we became.
Tell me you'll stay when doubt forgets our name.
Tell me the miles won't break the love we hold.
Tell me the truth won't crumble when it's told.
The painted road
Protects the stories old. Hold my hand,
take a stand,
keep the light,
make it right.
let every echo guide us through the night.
Somewhere along the painted road we breathe, letting go of all the things we couldn't leave. Your heartbeat drifting like a guiding sign, showing the place where all our hopes align.
Somewhere along the painted road we stay, tracing every shadow that might fade away. Hold to the truth that only time bestows. Somewhere along the painted road, painted road, painted road, painted road, painted road.
Warm sunlight glides across the shoreline as two voices rise with the rolling tide.
I saw you sitting on the boardwalk rail, your hair caught shimmering in a summer gale. The waves were breaking with the golden shine, a quiet rhythm pulling yours to mine.
You traced your finger on the weathered wood, a little motion saying more than good. I stepped beside you as the breeze returned, a spark of comfort I had always learned.
You watched the surface drifting out to sea, said every moment felt like deja vu to me. Your voice was glowing with the warmer hue, a simple truth the ocean pulled from you.
I felt the sunlight gather on your skin, a gentle warmth inviting me within. Your heartbeat softened with the rising wind, a coastal calm where new days could begin. We touched the edge where daylight lit a twine,
And felt the world redraw its golden line.
golden lines across the coastline shining near, turning every memory into something clear. Your heartbeat rolling like a summer wave, pulling me closer with the love we gave. Golden lines across the coastline, warm and strong, carrying the places where our hearts belong. Hold to the moment where our lives align. Golden lines across the coastline. We walked the boardwalk as the lights came on, the sky turned lavender before the dawn. You hummed a tune that drifted on the breeze, a simple echo carried through the trees.
Your laughter lingered in the ocean spray, a softened echo drifting far away. I watched the skyline shimmer through your eyes, a painted truth the sunset couldn't disguise.
Your hands were warm with something bright and new, a steady feeling pulling close to you. You said the coastline kept your heart intact, through shifting tides that never once looked back.
I touched your arm as even skies grew deep, a moment tender enough to always keep. The shoreline glowed beneath the fading light, a place that held our spirits through the night.
If every shoreline holds a dream design,
We'll chase the glow across the golden line.
golden lines across the coastline shining near, turning every memory into something clear. Your heartbeat rolling like a summer wave, pulling me closer with the love we gave. Golden lines across the coastline, warm and strong, carrying the places where our hearts belong. Hold to the moment where our lives align. Golden lines across the coastline.
Tell me the light won't fade behind the tide.
Tell me you'll stay when summer's fun.
Won't slip from where we stand.
Tell me you'll hold the future in your hand.
The coastline writes the stories we had planned.
Hold the sun,
Remember that.
let it run.
Let every wave return us where we came.
Golden lines across the coastline shining near, turning every memory into something clear. Your heartbeat rolling like a summer wave, pulling me closer with the love we gave. Golden lines across the coastline, warm and strong, carrying the places where our hearts belong. Hold to the moment pale silver glow settles in a quiet room. As two voices emerge like distant echoes.
I heard your whisper in the trembling light, a distant shimmer drifting through the night.
Your shadow flickered on the quiet wall, a gentle memory rising just to fall. I touched the space you left beside the chair, a fragile warmth still hanging in the air.
Your name was woven in the fading glow, a subtle truth that only silence knows. Your presence through the open door, a quiet longing I had felt before.
The world was humming with a muted sound, a pulsing heartbeat hidden underground. I held my breath as if to keep you near, a trembling moment shaped from doubt and fear.
The light was bending on the trembling floor, a whispered promise reaching out once more. The quiet where our thoughts escape, and felt the air around us shifted shape. Echoes in the air between us, floating free, carrying the moments we were scared to see. Your heartbeat trembling like a fragile call, pulling me gently through the rise and fall. Echoes in the air between us, soft and slow, holding all the shadows that we used to know. Rest in the silence where the truth's discussed. Echoes in the air between us.
You touched the window where the frost had grown,
A tiny pattern only we had known.
your voice was
Softer when you said my name, a glowing ember shaping into flame. I stepped toward you as the room grew bright, a tender stillness holding back the night. Your eyes were drifting through the silver haze, a soft reflection of our quiet days. Your hands were trembling with a gentle fear, a subtle truth you needed me to hear. You said the distance wasn't made of miles, but made of thoughts that stack in fragile piles. I held your shoulder as the tension fell, a breath of peace that words could never tell. The air grew warmer with a softened trust, a fragile calm between the two of us. If every silence hides what hearts disguise, we'll chase the echoes living within us. Echoes in the air between us, floating free, carrying the moments we were scared to see. Your heartbeat trembling like a fragile call, pulling me gently through the rise and fall. Echoes in the air between us, soft and slow, holding all the shadows that we used to know. Rest in the silence where the truth's discussed. Echoes in the air between us.
Tell me our hearts will never stand alone.
Tell me the light won't vanish from your eyes. Tell me our truth won't hide in thin disguise. The air between us keeps our fragile ties. Hold the room, keep me near. Let every whisper draw the truth sincere. Echoes in the air between us, floating free, carrying the moments we were scared to see. Your heartbeat trembling like a fragile call, pulling me me gently through the rise and fall. Echoes in the air between us, soft and slow, holding all the shadows that we used to know. Rest in the silence where the truth's discussed. Echoes in the air between us. Mm-hmm.